It's a beautiful sunny day. It's a beautiful kind of cloudy day. It's a kind of cold and windy, kind of miserable day, but I'm fixing my bike. As you can see, this thing is pretty dirty from riding it around in like the winter and stuff, so a good clean is definitely needed. Let's get started taking this thing apart. Bang! Kinda looks like something was eating walnuts in my toolbox. Interesting. I don't know if this is reverse threaded or not. Oh, it was very loose. That's good. Yes, sir. Shut up. Ah, that really hurt. Unfortunately, this frame is internally routed for the rear brake here and shifting and obviously dropper post. So I'm gonna leave all those cables in there because last time I tried to take them out and put them back in, it was a massive pain in my ass. I'm gonna go ahead and completely remove the front brake because it's not internally routed, so I don't have to deal with any bullshit. Oh dude, I'm scared I'm gonna lose something. Like my Allen wrench. Here, take that. Thank you. Here, actually, you can have these too. I don't want them. Come on now. Alright, we're getting close. I'm gonna take these water bottle cages off next. Oh my god, that was such a pain in the ass. I need a shorter Allen key. Really, I should probably replace the bottom bracket. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna clean it up and re-grease it, and that'll be good enough, yo. Yeah, it's probably the other side that's reverse threaded. I don't know why I think that, but maybe this side's easier. Oh my god, dude. That's not coming off of there, dude. I'm gonna need to go find a breaker bar. Bring out the big guns. There we go. That one was so stuck on there that it actually knocked the GoPro over, so that's just awesome, huh? Alright, so I got the bike all taken apart, and I had to pose up and look like I was inspecting it or something, but now it's time to clean it, I guess. Alright, I got myself a thing full of water and a banana to celebrate the halfway point, I guess. Realizing now that this table is not at all level. Most of the stuff that's up on the handlebars isn't too dirty, so I'm just giving it a quick wipe off, get all the dust off of it. That'll be good enough. For some of the bigger stuff here, I'm just using like a more firm brush to kind of get the big chunks of dirt off, and then I'm going back with the rag. Not too shabby, you know? Obviously just cleaning this stuff off real fast isn't gonna hide any actual scratches, but I don't know. I feel like the scratches kind of give a bike character. That's just me though. A lot of people love having their bike looking super 100% clean all the time. But I mean, I guess that just makes me a cooler and more philosophical person, you know? Frame, all nice and cleaned up. Same with the fork, all the parts. And we got the two wheels over here. I really phoned it in on these because they're wheels. They're gonna get dirty pretty fast. I've got the old brake pads. They're a little rusty from me being careless, but I think we can make these last quite a bit longer. I always burn my pads when they're contaminated, which these definitely are. But these are organic pads, not metal, so you have to be a little bit more careful not to just, you know, melt them. Alright, so yeah, the sun's getting pretty low. That's because my battery died. Every single GoPro battery I own. I don't know, man, I hate GoPros so much, especially these older ones, and I'm not spending that much on a new one. But I did burn off the brake pads successfully. Got them all sanded back up. I sanded them with 120 grit sandpaper because that's all I had, but that's good enough. Like, my brakes stop and start anyway. I think the only other thing I really needed to do is wipe off the rotors, decontaminate them with some alcohol. That's why I got this here. And then a few of these bearings and stuff here, and maybe the bottom bracket. Also need to get the grease wiped off of them. Alright, all the parts nice and cleaned up. I'm gonna put the seat post back on first. Go in there. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot a little something. I'm not gonna worry about getting this too straight for now. Got some PTFE thread tape. I'm just gonna put it on the threads there because I've been getting some bottom bracket creaks, and see if that helps at all. Alright, well, I kind of fucked up the thread tape on that a little bit, but I guess we'll see if it still goes in. Now this thing says 40 Newton meters on it, which pretty much means crank it until you feel like you should probably stop. The sun is officially no longer in the sky, but that's okay because my bottom bracket is on the bike. I don't think I got the time for any more like fancy camera angles and shit. We're doing this shit time-lapse style. So it might have gotten a little bit dark out. I think this might be an issue for tomorrow, but I'm just gonna throw these wheels back on real quick and then leave the rest for, you know, a later date, I think. Now it at least kind of looks like a bike, you know? Just a bike that's missing some bits and bobs here and there. Anyway, let's get back to this tomorrow. Day 2, because I'm the expert procrastinator. It's a little nicer out today, at least. It's just windier. I'm gonna throw the brakes back together to begin with, and move on from there. Throw some grips back on here. Alright, so I ran a new shifter cable and a new derailleur cable. All this stuff up here is still loose because, you know, I haven't quite dialed in where I like it yet. But I think next it's time for some pedals, finally. Right, so I really need a new chain, but they're like 30 to 50 bucks a pop. So I think this one will do good for now. Oh, I'm stupid as a brick, dude. Somewhere in this general area, there's a quick link. Yeah, I gave up pretty fast. I just found a different quick link. I'm gonna throw this bitch back together, slap water bottle cages on, and then I think we're pretty much done, dude. Alright, so I got the bike mostly cleaned up. I gave it a few rides, which is why that pedal's a little dirty now. But I just want to get the brakes bedded in and stuff. And I've got one more thing I'm going to do to this bike. New tire. Alright, so I'm going to get these wheels off real quick. Damn, hell yeah. Alright, I resisted filming inside this long, mainly because my basement's kind of perpetually a disgusting mess. Alright, so I'm gonna take the rear tire off now, and then we'll throw it back on that front wheel. For anybody that's curious, my old rear tire was a Maxxis DHF, 2.5 inch wide, and I'm putting that on the front wheel now, and I got a semi-new Maxxis Aggressor, it's like 2.3 inches wide or something, and that's the new rear tire. Alright, now the same thing for the rear wheel. Looks like I'm out of sealant too. Yeah, there we go. And with that, the only thing left is some super awesome, mega cool, like, glamour shots of my bike that's, like, kinda clean now and not really that fixed, but it's like, it's